Okay, guys, when you're ready.
David, what feeling is that you should have got something tonight?
I'm disappointed in the end that we didn't come away with something when we had a big opportunity to do so. But like we've been here now a few times now, and it's been the same story. The last few times I've been here, I've been saying the same thing. So I hope tonight I'd be able to change it, but I'm just not quite able to get over the line against them.
Particularly fine margins though this evening. Obviously the penalty save, James Milner's got a terrible one, Souček's chance as well, and then Alisson saved it as well. But how do you sum up what you got from these players tonight?
Well, we didn't play particularly well, but maybe we just didn't quite set up quite right at the start. I'll see that, but I thought we got much better in the second half. But even when we hadn't played particularly well in the first half, I still felt that we were a threat if we got past, and we gave the ball away numerous times in the opening 20 minutes, which meant we gave Liverpool the ball back most of the time, which is not a good thing to do. But we kept at it, stuck at it, resilient, carried a little bit of luck when we needed it, and eventually clawed our way back into the game. Just to be fair, the last 10-15 minutes of the first half we'd done quite well. So and we came out and we played well in the second half.
I take it this isn't a defeat that impacts belief too negatively because of the way, and particularly that performance that you showed in the second.
No, I think if we perform like that, regular, we'll pick up a lot of points. I'm more disappointed that we just had big chances really at the end to probably get something from it, and we didn't quite get it done.
Just finally for me, David, can you just bring us up to date with Paqueta's injury as well and how long likely to be without him?
Well, I can't give you a time, but he's got a bit of a shoulder injury at the moment.
David, just on Paqueta, is he going to be okay for the World Cup? Is that in jeopardy?
I just said I've got no time, so I've got nothing to give you on that at the moment. No.
Flynn Downs, obviously first Premier League start this evening. What was your thinking in giving him that chance?
I wanted to sort of have another midfield where I thought I was going to need it with the way Liverpool sort of changed at the moment. I thought he'd done really well, and I was just saying to one of the boys out there, said that I've had quite a few from the Championship, and some of the boys have taken 6 months to get in the first team. I can think of a few just across the road who it took that time to become sort of first team players, and I thought Flynn tonight done a really good job. I thought a lot of things he done really well, so I'm pleased, and I hope he keeps continuing to improve the way he is, because he's beginning to get noticed now.
Your teams have shown a lot of tactical flexibility in the last few weeks, but quite a lot of it's been necessary because of the injuries. I mean, how frustrating is it that you're not able to put out a consistent 11, consistent show?
Yeah, well, we've played more games in the Premier. We've played more games than any team in the Premier League this season. We've had more 2-day turnarounds than any team in the Premier League at the moment. But we're happy with that because we would have had to have a qualifier in Europe, and we've also had lots of games on the Thursday. So I think injuries are going to be part of that, and we've had it. Dawson, we've been without centre halves. I don't know how often in the games this season, and obviously today Paqueta's beginning to find a bit of form, and we're beginning to enjoy having him. So not to have him today was a big miss.
Can I just ask you about Declan Rice? Just because he said a couple of weeks ago about he being feeling knackered and whatever, because of all the games he played. Just where is he sort of physically?
Well, if you didn't see it tonight, he was the best player on the pitch by a mile tonight. Top player. Could play for any club. He's that good, and he was back to his best tonight, and for long periods had fantastic parts of play, and how he dominated and how he took the ball and drove past people with the ball. I thought he was the best player on the pitch tonight.
Is that a significant step up from what he's?
I think so. Yeah, I think that it's him getting back to his levels. And look, for the people who probably don't see us that often, to be fair, last season he was playing that way in every game. Just about, he was so good. So I thought tonight he was a standout for me. Certainly as the game went on, he was a standout player.
David, you said earlier that the team were much better in the second half. As I reflect on the season, it's been performance in the first half of the team sort of struggling, but there's always been a reaction in the second half. I was wondering, is there anything you put that down to?
No, we know about it, Roisin. We're obviously trying to start the games much quicker. We're trying to find a way of getting ourselves into it. I thought the first 20 minutes, for what it was worth, I thought we gave the ball away numerous times when we had better chances of keeping it, and I thought when we got control of it and passed it a bit better, certainly in the second half we done well. So the sort of the performance in lots of ways was really good. We just can't quite get the goals at the moment to go along with it, and it was the same at Southampton on Sunday, I think it was. Yeah.
Last one, I know it's always depending in the second players. What's on Julian Dix? Just go down the middle, old school way.
Do you think we don't tell them that as well? We tell them to try and hit that netting at the back somehow, you know, if they can. Just put it in. I don't really care if it's down the middle or in the side or wherever they put it. But look, like everybody else, we practice, we try and do the right things. We give the players they have to have their own licence and thoughts what they want to do as well. Jared scored, and I've got to say I felt as if he would score tonight when he stepped up. But as we all know, Alisson's a really good goalkeeper and made a fine save.
You mentioned that it's been a similar story here last few years. Does that suggest perhaps a lack of belief when you come here, or is it just that lack of quality?
No, I actually see it differently. I see it that means that we're challenging the top team. We're talking about a team who's been in European finals in the last 3 or 4 years. We're talking about teams who are in every cup final. We're talking about a team that gets 96, 98 points every year, and we're coming here and putting a challenge on. So that tells me that we're beginning to get closer to that. And I said when I took the West Ham job, you know, first of all I had to avoid relegation, but then I said I hope we're able to challenge the top teams. And I think we're giving a lot of the top teams a run for their money. Maybe we're not quite that good yet, but for long periods tonight we gave it a go.
David, having Curtsy with back to back, do you feel it helped you in a balance perspective go back to that back four?
It did, yeah. As you know, we've chopped and changed a little bit because personnel sometimes suit, and some of the games in Europe meant that I've played with back three and changed it around. But I think Kurt, and we're missing Craig Dawson obviously as well, and we've probably been without Doss for, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 out of the 10 games or so we've played at the moment. So that's been a bigger loss for us, even at set pieces and stuff like that. It's been really important. So not to have him has been a miss, but I've got to say Kurt came in and we're glad to get him back.
Non-Dawson, how close was he to play tonight?
I wouldn't say that close. No.
Last one. Challenging the top teams. I think tonight the table is the top 7 is last year's top 6 plus Newcastle. How hard is it going to be to bridge that gap and then keep pace for the rest of the season?
Well, I think we were probably the best of the rest for the last 2 years. So my aim's to chase them down. Hope we can do it again. But that's the Premier League, you know. You just never know how it is. It's really competitive, and I hope we can. You know, we might come from behind this time to catch them up. You know, Newcastle had an incredible second half to the season last year, which not only did it keep them up, got them up the league, and so we have to try and do that going into the second half of the season.
Thanks everyone. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.